So what is middleware? Middleware is basically an expression that you can kind of like imagine as, okay, so you always have some kind of boilerplate that runs, right? So usually that's your framework and your router, and everything is resolved. And then eventually you execute what you want to do at this particular route. It's the most common example. It doesn't necessarily have to be a route. And your controller and your business logic is basically executed. Now, everything that happens in between that you can pass in to be basically done before you get to the point of running the controller is considered middleware. The most classic example is probably authentication. You want to write basically code that is only executed if the user is logged in and has the right kind of permissions to do that. But you don't want to write that like in every controller logic, so you basically just pass in middleware to take care of where that needs to happen in the routes that require it, right? I mean, not all routes are behind a route guard. So middleware can also be chained, right? And you can basically run this from one to the next, and have this idea of manipulating what the incoming request is until you basically end up with having your final business logic. And this is useful for, well, imagine something like wanting to have the user information of the user that's requesting to do something prior to, or being able to rely on that being there, right? Now in LENKRAD, you have two ways of doing this. You can either define this with auto-wiring, so basically with dependencies like on the route itself, or you can define that on the route, which is in most cases sufficient.